I want to thank everybody for watching Crypto Revolution. We talk about everything crypto daily, jumping right into the market. Today in crypto, Bitcoin, daily chart, sideways, price action. So one of the trials and tribulations of a bear market is stagnation. The price action doesn't move nearly as much or as well as it does in a bull market. Okay, so you get a lot of this sideways action. When you get this low volatility, at the end of the low volatility, you typically see a big move. And so you haven't been able to break this overhead resistance, and Bitcoin's still moving sideways for the holidays. You know, you've got 5 days until the first of the year, and then the fireworks potentially pop off. This is Bitcoin USDT, where the bulls got trapped. This is a Bitcoin 4-hour chart. So what you see here is the trap that got set. And then after the traps, the price action gets dragged the complete opposite direction. One of the most important things I want you to understand is this price action has not been able to break above the 200 simple moving average on the 4-hour time frame and hold it. It's been slowly meandering sideways. On a move to the upside, you've got $17,000 resistance. You've got $17,300 resistance, right? But you lose the support level down here at $16,630. And I mean, you're potentially coming down here. This key resistance level, $16,300, and then $15,900. The question is the bottom in? Everybody wants to know, is the bottom in? Is it? It's hard to say. I don't think the bottom is in. I think there's potential for more downside. We could have a run up first and then some more downside. Bear markets are tricky because a lot of times when you get these huge when you get these huge patterns, right? You've got this huge falling wedge. After you get a breakout of this falling wedge, you're going to get some macro upside, okay? At least midterm. And so we'll be able to play that for amazing amount of profits, right? But at this point, you're gathering data every single minute of every single day. And we just have to find out, and we just essentially have to wait for the clues to be printed as far as when the breakout happens. If this come down, it wouldn't surprise me a bit if this thing comes down here and bounces a few times. Like if it comes up here and gets rejected either way, and you get some bullish divergence, that's what I want to see for a good upside breakout attempt. Okay, and I'd front run and I'd buy potentially here. I'd load here and here. Okay, and this could happen even lower. Okay, Bitcoin daily chart. Important to understand these ideas. You're thinking ahead of the curve, right? It's not like let me wait for the breakout or let me wait for the run up, because at the top of every run up is a pullback, right? Breakout traders get their teeth kicked in a lot of the time because they're buying up at right below the overhead resistance. So one thing that I think is important to understand is patience during times like this, and knowing that, hey, right now, Wall Street, institutions, major traders, big money, they're not trading. They're spending time with their families, and I recommend you guys do the same. I've got some amazing shout outs to give in my trading group. This person up $10,000 in a week. We've been killing it on these small caps. These small caps on Kucoin don't even care what the market is doing. This person just made $1,000 on shorting Barry stochastic cross. Out of you, I stated, dude, made $1,000 on a quick short. This person, he in the last 3 months, he just paid $10,000 worth of bills. This person, he joined the group, and in the last 2 weeks, he started watching the videos. I have the video series, kills it. And he started with $77,000 and turned it into $149,000 with an $18,000 trade, a $3,800, $3,400, $58,000, $4,500, and a $1,600 trade. This person, I said, how much did you make? Roughly, to the next person. How much did you make? $5,800. You've got to be making money in the bear market if you want to have the capital ready to take yourself and your life to the next level. Big picture. I had so many people rejoining the group, coming back to where the money is made. We're going to continue the discount. So right now it's 60% off If you pay in crypto and an additional $100 off, to make sure you're in the best setups, period. Go over to my website, cryptorev.net. Join. If you have any questions about joining, send me an email, cryptobitcoinchris@gmail.com. Bang. We're nailing banger after banger after banger. This is high doodle. Let me know what this is. But it pumped 147%, and Joe nailed it. Vechain nailed 61%. Joe nailed 34%. Joe nailed 34%. Banging. AI has been hot. 26% here, 32%, 92%, 450%. High doodles. Again, I posted a tweet, which is already over and we've already selected the winner, but it was, let's focus on these AI coins, because at some point we're going to have an AI run, and you can go to Kucoin, and these are the AI and big data coins. And so you can screenshot this as AI and big data coins. You can screenshot this and save it, write it down. But there's some point these coins are going to break out, and you'll have just your same as your NFT, your metaverse, your GameFi, you'll have an AI run. And so these are the coins that you're watching. The DXY, it's all happens here. The DXY bounces, I look for pain in the markets, because you got dollar upside. Dollar upside, you do not want to see that. SEC Gary Gensler warns against imminent crypto crackdown. It's coming. He explains why proof of reserves has no value, because it doesn't show proof of liabilities. And a lot of the money, I mean, if you think about it, a lot of these exchange coins are just printed money, right? Now, the chair of the SEC says that the crackdown in the crypto industry is imminent because of FTX's high-profile collapse. The runway is getting shorter. The Wild West are non-compliant intermediaries. He says that the trend of crypto exchanges proving they have reserve assets to back up their customers' funds means nothing, as the practice doesn't live up to current regulatory disclosure standards. Reserves is neither full accounting or assets and liability of a company, nor does it satisfy the segregation of customer funds under the securities laws. There's a ton of questions about the security laws in crypto because FTT was declared a security. Now, BNB, everybody's like, well, what about BNB? What about BNB? BNB has a use case where, you know, you can potentially save 25% of your trading volume or your trading fees based on paying with BNB. BNB obviously also has a lot of usage on the Binance smart chain. So it's not just money printed out of thin air. Okay. So it has a lot of uses, right? And so you have to wonder, okay, is this going to be declared a security? Is this government crackdown going to cause the next macro pain in the market? You have to ask yourself, is this the bottom? SEC comes out, CFTC, the government, when they come out and they say, hey, here's the rules, I don't think it's going to be pretty for the United States. And I think it's going to cause a lot of selling. And this could happen now, 6 months from now, a year from now, 5 years from now. But that is going to be a major downturn in the market. And you just have to acknowledge that, right? You'd be foolish to think that it doesn't even matter. The SEC highlighted that FTT has a buy and burn program similar to a stock buyback program. They both achieve the same goal of increasing an asset's value. Binance also has the same program, which they launched in 2021. But the fears of BNB being a security, same way with all the exchange coins, has to be something that you at least consider. One thing that's going to make you really successful in this market is being able to flip-flop, being able to make and change directions quickly. right? You go from bullish, you're bullish, you're bullish, you're bullish, you're bullish. You see one thing happen, lower high on 12-hour time frames, things change. Warning, caution, 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 caution. The probability that the next low is a lower low is very high. So what I want you to consider and what I want you to practice, don't fall in love with these cryptos. Understand that the price action will tell you more about this market than the news. Obviously, the news foreshadows a lot of things that can happen, price action. But if you trade the charts, you will win more often than not, period. I don't care who you are. I've been in this market since 2017. I was buying Bitcoin before it was $1,000. And I know one thing. The herd sits like scared sheep reading this news, and they're worried about it. If you trade the charts, understand these ideas, get out of your 9 to 5. What are you doing working? There's no way in 4 years you should be working based on what we teach you on this channel, what we teach you in the group. It's just, there's no way. There's too much money to be made in this market, to the downside and to the upside. You can't just sit on your hands in this market and wait for things to happen. It's just not how it works. If you guys like the content that I provide on a daily basis, be sure to subscribe to the channel, like the video, leave a comment in the comment box. Thanks so much. I'll see you guys tomorrow.